I remember this thought: oh shoot, I don't know if I can pull this one off. If you have made any big, bold decisions in your life, either out of ambition, ego, dream, passion, or anything like that, at some point, this thought would cross your mind, or at least it did for me. For 5 years, I was chasing my dream to move out and start a life abroad. And because I never moved away from home before, I had no idea what was to come. It felt overwhelming and stressful, but yet exciting. I never really knew how it would play out. There was a bleak sense of hope in my chest that I clung to. If I make it, the sky's the limit. If this fails, it was all for nothing. Stress, anxiety, and depression set in as I struggled with this plan, but I still believe it was possible. And I was right, just not by myself. At one point, the stress stopped peaking. Depression started fading away. Life was little by little less overwhelming. I can't really explain it. It's not something that happens overnight, but it happened over a span of 2 years. What stood out to me was Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all who you are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. In Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Those verses alone don't comfort me. It was through learning and trying to understand what those verses are, what they mean, getting closer to God and letting Him change my life. Through community and devotion, I find joy. I think it might have been joy that took over some portion of the anxiety and stress. They're still very real. But to be able to find joy in the midst of adversity, through the walk with Christ, I found strength. Just 5 days before Christmas, I woke up and grabbed my phone. There was a message in an email. My immigration consultant asked me to call her. Right away, I knew what it was. She congratulated me on my permanent residency, and I paused. I felt all the day I struggled in a flash. The day I felt hurt and exhausted. I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. He gave me the strength to press on. He reveals the purpose of the tribulation. As it happens, I saw God's faithfulness. Through Him, possibility comes. Through walking with Him, I realized it was not about me. I'm still here today after 5 years. It doesn't make sense. Each time things worked out, I know who made it possible. It was God. God is faithful.